Namaskar. You know, actually 70% of your body's toxins are removed through your lungs just by breathing. And a simple yogic kriya called Kapalbhati cannot only flush out stale air from the lungs but also improve your concentration. One thing you must be clear about is that Kapalbhati is a kriya. It is often misunderstood as a pranayama, and many people do it wrong by putting in too much of effort. At the Yoga Institute, we follow authentic method. Today, I am going to tell you about the right way to do it and the mistakes you should avoid. First, let us see how we practice it. Stand or sit with spine straight, neck and head erect. Take few normal breaths. Inhale and exhale sharply, forcefully and quickly, using the muscles of the throat without contouring the facial muscles. Avoid flaring nostrils and make sure there is minimal movement in the body. The friction caused by sharp breath will create moderate sounds. Ensure the breaths are short, sharp, and forceful. Inhalation and exhalation should be equal. Do 10 to 15 cycles to complete one round. Practice daily 3 to 5 rounds with pause in between rounds. In our yogic texts like Gherand Samhita and Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Kapalbhati is described as a cleansing kriya, a way to purify the nadis and remove excess phlegm, kapha from the system. Now let's understand what Kapalbhati really means. If you see, Kapal is the entire face, especially the forehead and the frontal lobe, and Bhati means shining. So its practice brings glow to your face, and this can safely be practiced by all. When you do it, you will experience that your nasal passage and your upper respiratory tract feels cleaner. Your frontal air sinuses are also purified. This will bring certain lightness on your forehead and face. When you do it regularly, it will improve your concentration. So it's really beneficial for students. Those who like to meditate also practice this before they sit for meditation. But there are two mistakes to avoid. First is flapping your abdomen in and out as you breathe. And second is raising your shoulders and moving your body too much. The breath should feel sharp but not aggressive. And never do this after a full meal. Early morning or evening on an empty stomach is best. Try this kriya daily and watch your breath and your state of mind. Let your own body become your teacher. And if you feel a change, however small, practice this regularly. Namaskar.